Hello, my name is Gigi Ip. Today I'm going to talk about the infertility in Nigeria. According to the U.S. National Library of Medicine, infertility means not being able to get pregnant or keep having miscarriages or stillbirths. There are two types of infertility. Primary infertility describes a man or woman who is unable to bear a child. Secondary infertility means the human being has conceived and given birth before but is unable to do so. There are approximately 49 to 180 million couples affected by infertility all over the world. In the sub-Saharan African region, 20% to 30% comes from Nigeria. In 2020, the population was estimated to be around 206 million. Population of Nigeria has been known to facing problems such as poverty, unemployment, economic corruption, and terrorism. 40% of the population in the area is living below the poverty line. Poverty has led to many social and economical problems such as poor health conditions, lack of nutrition, unclean environment, and lack of education. The cause of infertility in female related to health conditions includes menstruation continues during pregnancy, which may be the effect of vaginal bleeding or spotting or bleeding in the uterine lining that causes miscarriage. In ectopic pregnancy, molar pregnancy, and gestational trophoblas disease. In developing countries like Nigeria, more than 60% of youth lack basic literacy skills or primary level of education, not to mention knowledge of pregnancy and family planning. In a study conducted in 2019, participants were asked about knowledge of infertility. Only 2.7% of respondents could answer all 10 questions correctly. With a traditional religious background, females in Nigeria are not treated the same as females. Women earn 77% of what men earn in Korea. 33%, 35% of women have experienced physical or sexual violence. In fact, there are approximately 750 million women and girls today who were married before the age of 18. Infertility may lead to psychological problems as it is a stressor among infertile couples. It may lead to relationship troubles, depression, anxiety, and domestic violence. Domestic violence is any violent behavior against another person, including physical, psychological, and sexual violence. One factor that triggers consequence is marital conflict caused by infertility. When a couple continues having sexual activities for more than a year without help from other sources and yet cannot bear a child, women are constantly being accused of infertility and are often being punished by uh, physically and economically. A study found that out of the 200 infertile women, 167 of them reported having a history of domestic violence. Out of those 167 women, 136 experienced physical violence, 120 of them experienced sexual violence, and 140 of them experienced emotional violence. The primary prevention approach, women in Nigeria have used was to visit in gynecologists. However, there are very few infertility management programs exist. So infertile women may turn to different forms of treatment other than going to the gynecologist, such as faith healing and use other religions to help them. For those who visited public or private hospitals for infertility treatment, about 37 of them visited more than three hospitals. But it is not a usual strategy because it may be more time and resource wasting. Secondary method in preventing infertility is adoption. Childbirth is an expectation of marriage. Therefore, being unable to conceive strains and increases the family burden, especially women. Yet, because medical help may be too expensive, it could be challenging for those who live in rural backgrounds and lower income status. Child adoption then may be an alternative for them as it may bring joy and fulfillment to couples who are suffering from infertility. However, there are factors against adoption, such as misconceptions, stigmatization, financial burden, and procedural bottlenecks. There are challenges when approaching medical help or adoption. One of these is gender inequality. Women have been neglected and marginalized inclusive growth and consequently economic development. The result of a study determining gender equality, maternal mortality, and inclusive growth in Nigeria recommended that women should be properly taken care of during pregnancy. So maternal mortality rate may be reduced so that the contribution of women may bring up the growth of the economy. Adoption may be an alternative, but it is not an easy approach, whether it is domestic or international adoption, because the process may take a long period of time. Also, the regulation of adoption in each country are different. In general, there are requirements for medical clearance of both the biological parents and the ones who will be adopted. Background checks and a lot of paperwork. Adoption may also lead to one serious crime, child abduction. In other developing countries such as China, Vietnam, and Guatemala, there are cases of child sales and illegal adoptions in the black market, not only internationally but domestically. Because the process of adoption involves administrative fees between agencies, criminals may then kidnap children or create false cases using adopters' hope of developing a family of their own. So, thank you for watching my presentation. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to email me at the email shown. Thank you so much. Have a great day.